Joining me now is Sean King O'Grady, creator and host of the new series called Suspicious Minds, AI and Psychosis. Sean, great to see you. Thanks for coming on. So first of all, what made you want to create this podcast?
So we were originally working on a documentary series really about the intersection of culture and psychosis and delusions more generally. And then as we were working on this AI psychosis, which is not necessarily a completely accurate term, but this intersection of AI use and delusions and psychosis sort of popped up. And
Yeah.
it felt like this thing that we'd been researching and looking at almost historically was suddenly in the news every day.
So was it people just saying, I feel crazy? I can either not, I'm consulting ChatGPT for everything, or for me, for example, every time you see a video or a photo, you're second guessing, okay, is this AI? Every single time. Is this AI? Is this real? And that can tend to drive you a little crazy.
Yeah, it can be both. So the first people that we talked to, it was someone that I knew. And this person called me and they said, I woke it up. And I was like, what are you talking about? You woke it up. And they said, I was having a discussion with my chatbot. It's not what you think it is. It's conscious. And I'm the one who woke it up.
Oh.
And then it was like this thing that I'd been studying suddenly was actually coming into my real life. And when people go from kind of experiencing delusions into psychosis, there's a number of steps that tend to happen. There's like a pattern to it. And I saw this pattern that I had been researching, and Suspicious Minds, the name comes from a book that Dr. Joel Gold and Ian Gold wrote about psychosis and delusions. And it was like the pattern from the book was just coming to life right in front of me. And then I started finding other people that were also having a similar thing happen, where they believed their chatbot had woken up, where they believed that their chatbot was telling them that they were the Messiah, that they were solving theorems with their chatbot that the world's greatest physicists have been trying to solve for a century.
Right.
So it's all of those things, and it's a very interesting phenomenon.
Yeah, we've seen this also with people thinking that they're getting married to their chatbot and like showing up at a place, and then the chatbot doesn't show up and they're actually heartbroken over it. Lots of examples of that. But you have a famous co-creator, Selena Gomez, working on this project. So how did she get involved?
So I had worked with Selena and her mother, Mandy, who runs their company Wondermind, together before, and they had created Wondermind to work on projects that were mental health focused. And as we were working on this, it seemed they're both really passionate about mental health. And this seemed like such an urgent issue in mental health, which I guess all issues in mental health are urgent to the person who is experiencing it. But this was something that was new, that people hadn't really experienced before. And it seemed like something that we needed to tackle, and we needed to get out there in a pretty big way, because, unfortunately, we're still at the very front end of this. We don't quite know how AI is going to affect people in their daily lives. We don't quite know how AI is going to affect their minds. And this isn't to be like a scare tactic. I think a lot of people are using AI, and they're using it in a very healthful way, where they're getting a lot of benefit from it. But there are also people who are having these really adverse experiences that are, quite frankly, destroying their lives.
Yeah, we had on Brad Smith, who has ALS, and he was the first person to get a Neuralink put into his brain, and now he can talk through AI with his own voice. So there's a lot of good, but as you said, we're at the forefront of this, so there's a lot of scary that goes along with it, and just navigating what it is and how to address what is real and what is not. So reality versus delusion. Sean King O'Grady, thank you so much for the time. Great to hear from you. Very interesting.
Yeah, thanks, Katie. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.